Hi, welcome to McBoss Capital channel. My name is Michael Chu. This is a video will cover the list of growth stocks I follow for the week ending September 12th, 2025. You see that this week we continue to see market head higher here, and we did a video on the market recap. Please watch that if you haven't. We did have one now distribution day, rare, on Wednesday, but overall the market seems okay so far. Looking at the growth stocks that I follow, there's about 398 that I follow right now, and out of those, we are around 43% of them in uptrend still, and there's still quite a bit that is in downtrend, and some of them are just within 1% of the moving average. And out of that, only 32 stocks in that 398 make new highs on Friday. So here's the growth stocks list that I follow, and here's the symbol here, and this is ranked based on performance since July 14th. That is almost 2 months ago, and exactly 2 months ago when earnings start reporting. So we are mid-September, and yeah, and so the market has rallied quite a bit since then, and here are some of the stocks here, and we still see some biotechs at the top here. We see some tech stocks coming back here this week. So there's some of those in orange color. We see a few retail stocks still holding up here. We see what else do we see here? We see commodities, gold stocks still doing well. Some solar stock here, and then we have a financial stock here. So overall, it's still pretty mixed picture, and yeah, all right. So today we're just gonna go down this list here directly, and we can see whether they're in uptrend or downtrend here, based on their moving average, and we also can see whether they make new highs here, right? So we're gonna skip PTAI. It's been pulling back since it hit recent high, so it's been correcting right now. But let's look at ESPR. So this is Aspirin Therapeutics, ranked number 2, and it has been climbing pretty nicely here. You can see this 10-day moving average right now. It is kind of accelerating right now. So I've been trading this. You can see from the green marks, those are a lot of my positioning into this stock, and then there's the pink that usually where I kind of sold some, and then the red is where I got out at that moment. And yeah, if the trend continues, I usually will buy back in. And right now it's near new high, make new high here. We have LITE here, Momentum, CRDO from the technology group is still doing well. Reddit. So I'm only going to go through the ones that make new highs today, mostly SNDX, CPS. Those are in downtrend at this moment. XMTR in uptrend. App here making new high. So here you go, app loading. It pulled back right here, and then it bounced and huge gap up there, and then it has been falling through now for many sessions. We have Modine, and then we have REZI in the security residual. So here we have the recent pullback here. This one also has been very strong run right here on the 10-day moving average, and right now it just making another new high. We have Sienna, Telecom Fiber Optics, TEM making a move right now, GFI. So we see TEM here actually right here. It broke out pretty strong right there, and Friday give back some. The gold has been really strong. Look at this. Even Friday it didn't give up much here. Gold peel. This one is also on the tear. The 10-day slope is very strong. We have WW apparel shoes kind of in pulling back mode. FTAI. This is aerospace defense. It's making a new high right now. After it on Thursday it did have a pretty strong pullback intraday, but was able to reverse. To highlight this, we still have lots of stocks in the top 50 in uptrend mode versus downtrend, so that's why probably the IBD 50 is doing much better. We did talk about that in the main market video. Next we have CLS, HSAI, both in uptrend mode. CECO is pulling back a little bit. PAHC in 1%. Co-op PSTG in uptrend. Then we have MU, Micron. Micron push out this zone here, this base right there, and now it's been falling to very strong. It ran 24 ALNY in the biotech. MDGL right now is pulling back downtrend mode. Shows solar energy within 1% moving average. UTHR biotech in the uptrend. LITE 360 in the uptrend. National and RSI both in a downtrend at this moment. Stone and Glow, both of them making new high. Here's Stone Cold credit card payment processing company. Look at this 10-day slope, it's very strong. GLW Glow, this corning, this is also starting to accelerate a little bit here. Next we have ATEC in downtrend, ZETA in uptrend. Then we have another gold stock AU, this is Anglo Gold, and this is making a strong uptrend at this moment. We have fixed in uptrend, KNSA and TPC here. Let's look at KNSA, KNSA Pharmaceutical. So the uptrend looks very nice. Here's the slope there. TPC is also moving up slowly. This one is kind of wobbly, but it is moving up slowly. Then we have Barrick Mining here, still in uptrend. MERM, ASTH, ALHC, all these three stocks are currently in downtrend. Then we have KRMN, Carmen Holdings. This one is also in a very strong short-term moving average slope here. Next we have Vital in a downtrend. Then we have Halo still making new high. This one is also on the tear. Look at how far it has come. This is the uptrend line there. Next we have PSTG uptrend, RMBS in uptrend, PAAS silver stock also making new high. You can see the 10-day slope here, looking very strong right there. Next we have AGI in uptrend and SITM making new high here. Again, there's CIEN making a very strong uptrend here. 51 here, Road making new high. This is in the building heavy construction. It has come out to new high right now, and the 10-day slope look like this at this moment, so it's still a little bit weak, but hopefully it will come out more. Next we have HIMS here, still in uptrend. CENX. This one is making a pretty big move after this big correction. Here's the power up day, and then here's the follow 2-day breaking out to new high. STX here, SE, all still in uptrend. OR is a gold stock here, OR royalties. This is making new high, very strong moving average slope there. We talk about Google in the main market video, MUX in uptrend. BCO, this is security, still also making a new high right here. It did pull back on Friday, but hopefully it'll find support there. We have AEYE in uptrend, MAX in uptrend, BZ in uptrend, LSCC in downtrend, REFG is still in uptrend, AMRK, this is in the financial service specialty area, and this one is doing well with gold, silver, platinum storage there, and it's broke out right here. Looks very strong. We have ESPR, uptrend, Tesla, we talked about in the main market video, and NU in uptrend, AVGO in uptrend. We also talked about Broadcom in the main market video. A firm is currently pulling back. Let's take a quick look here. So here you can see this upward channel line going down. It's definitely looking weaker, and it's keep making new lows. Oracle uptrend still, FNV another gold stock. So all the gold stocks are doing really well till Friday. So here we did make another high there. Next we have STRL in uptrend. Futu is currently in downtrend. FN is pulling back a little bit. ANET had a big down day yesterday on Friday. Here is I definitely got shaken out there. Unfortunately, there's a big pullback all the way to 21-day, drop almost 9%, 8.9%. So it does happen sometimes. They pull back. RNG also pulling back, downtrend. ARDT within 1%. MVT uptrend. ETON within 1%. RIC here is moving to new high ground. This is Transocean right here. 330 level looks very good. Nice breakout. Next we have SoFi. Let's take a quick look at SoFi here. Still kind of in the uptrend. Yeah, it's just moving slowly. Then we have TKO making new intraday high there, so looking pretty good. Okay. Then we have XPOF uptrend, ALKT within 1%, Prime uptrend, First Solar within 1%. Then we have Lope here making a new high. Grand Canyon Education. This is a nice reversal, so that looks pretty good. It's been a little bit choppy lately, but hopefully this reversal will make it work this time. Next we have ERO. This is Euro Copper in the copper area. This is also coming back. We did show the copper chart in the main market video. It's starting to slowly come back. Okay, we have CVI currently pulling back. EXPE, Expedia, moving to new high ground right now. Looks really good. Next we have JLL Uptrend, SMTC within 1%. Another gold here, Rand Gold, sorry, Royal Gold. Very close to breaking to new high zone here, very close. So then we have PSFE within 1%. Then we have some biotech here related health stocks that are going down, including INCY, PODD, ITXX. Then we have PAGS and Uptrend, Pay, another education stock, moving right now. Here's a new high ground as well. Nice 10-day moving average slope. HTHT within 1%. FCFS, TPVK, both in downtrend. Livia, this one is moving to new high ground. It did reverse on Friday though. That's the negative side. Then we come down here, we see another gold stock, S3M here, making new high. This did pull back from the new high, but it looks pretty good overall. Here's the slope of the 10-day. Then we have another consumer service education, ATGE, also came to new high ground before pulling back slightly. Then we have ESLT, AMG, O'Reilly. Those are making new highs. EVR, Billy, take a look at Billy. This is a Chinese stock here. So here it's trying to come out, and it did, but then it reversed back. So we'll see how it acts as it comes down to this 10-day slope here. We do have Palantir here. Let's take a quick look. It did make a move this week. Here you go, on Wednesday, and then again on Friday. So that could be a good entry point there. Citigroup is still doing good. Here you go, Citigroup making new high. Then we have other stock, HWKN here. Dash, let's take a look at Dash. So it did pull back on Friday, but prior to that it was up 4 days in a row. So yeah, so it's normal for stocks to come down to the 10-day after being extended, and we'll see how that goes. With Q2 NOW here, making new high, core making new high, new recent high, and then we have still lots of stocks in downtrend. So again, this market is kind of this seesaw that's been going back and forth. Let me go back to my market trend here. And so you can see from the last few weeks, like it ranged around 34% was the lowest, 57% was the highest, and the middle ground in the 40s, right? And then here we see 30 to 51%, 37 to 51% range. Here the week before, 2 weeks ago, we see 47 to 58. So this one was more average wise, most highest. And then here we have 29 to 62, again very big range. So the market has been definitely more volatile in September so far, but it's still holding up. Like we're still seeing 40% around that are of growth stocks that are still performing. So hopefully this will continue with Fed meeting coming up on Wednesday. I'm sure we'll make another move, whether good or bad, or maybe it's going to be up and down and up and down again, who knows. So volatility may kick in as uncertainty can maybe start to rise with how's the job numbers, how the economy doing, all that stuff, right? And we saw jobless claim numbers came in much higher this week, so things are definitely, economy is definitely a little bit weakening, but again, we'll see how that goes. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a good day, and please like and subscribe.